Luke Holland has released a song. It's called Katana. Today we're going to watch it. The video is only 2 minutes 41 seconds, so what we're going to do is watch it fully once without stopping, and then if I feel the need I can go back into it, watch it again, maybe pause it, talk about some stuff. If not, I'll just talk about it at the end. So I'm kind of, I don't know what the word is, trepidatious, is that a word? But let's see what this is all about. Ooh. Alright, I guess that's it. Cool, that is indeed it. Let's go back to the start. I'm not going to immediately play it again, but let's talk about that. So, this to me, first and foremost, it sounds kind of like a trap, electronic EDM kind of mashup, where the drums is the focal point. I don't know if the focal and the vocal, I guess. I don't know if this has ever happened before. We've ever had anything similar to this. It's, I guess we've had bands like Chan and Polyphia who have made similar-ish kind of stuff, but the focal point is the guitar. Whereas this is very much just maybe some keyboards, some kind of moody synth, and the drums, some absolutely killer drums. Let's see if we can find some stuff to specifically look at. There was one moment that I really liked. So I personally, I'm a big fan. Let's just watch it all again. I'm a big fan of, it's not just what you play, it's what you don't play. And there's a point where I want to highlight that. And it's quite early in the song, so hopefully we find it soon. Going to pause it there as well. Those quick hi-hat rolls sound beautiful. I think what this is as well is it's an attempt to play a kind of trap or EDM or whatever beat, but with actual instruments, with an acoustic drum kit, and it comes off really nicely. The use of effect symbols is brilliant. I don't know if that's his bullet stack that he's mainly using. It looks a bit smaller, so maybe he's invented a couple of different prototypes. Okay, so that's what I was talking about. That kind of break where it's a couple of bars of no drums. Not only does it sound cool, but it also highlights how integral the drums are to this track. It's basically showing you that, look, this song is about the drums. Without the drums in it, it's not, I don't want to say boring, but it's empty. So I really liked that. Cool, so I was waiting for that. Oh, I paused it at a terrible time. So I was kind of waiting for that fill in. Actually, let's just enjoy it in full again. Okay, so he's using a really small, I don't know how big, just to eyeball it, maybe like 12-inch snare, tuned really high. It sounds kind of like a marching snare in some ways, but he's using it for a reason. He's also using a very highly tuned tom and no other drum, because I think he's only using what he needs for one, but it also allows him to create the sound he's going for. So I don't know if I've ever seen Luke ever just use that tiny little snare. I don't know if he's ever used it before, to be honest. I feel like I should know as a self-classified mega fan. But yeah, it sounds really cool, and it, like I say, it achieves the exact purpose that he's looking for. That little look to the camera. Sorry if there's a really obvious edit here, but I was just editing and my microphone completely messed up the last minute or two of this video. So what I was talking about was he just did a really cool thing on the snare where I'm pretty sure it's hard to tell from the camera angle, but he has one stick pressed hard into the skin and the other stick of the snare and the other hand doing a really quick roll, which creates that kind of buzz effect. I think that's what he was doing anyway. Let's carry on. Okay, so not only was that a sick fill-in, but now he's going into a trick that I think Luke was kind of famous for back in his early days, where he's alternating quarter notes on the hi-hat with flips. So right hand, flip, left hand, flip, back to the right hand, and so on and so forth. I mean, I look stupid, he looks great. All right, let's pause it there. So, I think what he's attempting here, and he pulls it off, is a kind of Polyphia-ish song where the melody, in a Polyphia song, the melody comes from the guitar. The melody in this is coming from, obviously, the synth. However, the focal point of the song, as I said at the start, is the drums. And from a drummer's point of view, I think it works, but I'll be very interested to see how people who don't play drums what they make of this song. And for example, if you are one of those people, let me know what you think. Do you think this kind of EDM trap inspired music where the main focus is on the drums works, or do you not? I think it does. I think it sounds really good. The song itself to me sounds like it could be a movie soundtrack, like something in a maybe like a chase scene in like Fast and Furious or something. But yeah, overall I quite like that. I'm interested to see where Luke takes this and what it's going to lead to. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. and thank you very much for watching.